good evening everybody and welcome along to the West of Scotland for night 7 of the West Best 3s. I'm sure you just picked up Johnny Ross there, making sure that we were live, but we are. We have 4 new teams here looking to cement their place in finals day. It is the last of the qualifying nights, and we have teams Brian Irvine, Chris Caswell, Sean McCabe and John Orr, all trying to take their place in finals day to join the other confirmed 6 teams. And also there's a highest runner-up that currently Team Hamilton occupy. So the target tonight is 28 points and 14 shots for any highest runner-up. Obviously all these teams are looking to qualify outright. So the first action that we are bringing you tonight is a singles match, and it will be between Brian Irvine and Chris Caswell. Singles format is 4 ends and 3 bowls, so it's short, sharp, and then we'll move on to the other games within these fixtures. As I said, joining me tonight is Johnny Ross. Good evening, Johnny.
Evening, Sam. This should be an interesting game of singles. Got Brian Irvine, who's an accomplished Scottish player, as is Chris Carswell, who plays a lot of these events around the UK. So it should be an interesting game. And we have Brian Irvine leading off at a long jack. And a super start. Remember, these guys haven't had a trial end, so that's an extremely good bowl.
Chris Caswell fresh from his trip to United States. I think they just got off the flight yesterday, so don't predict there'll be jet lag, but there might be a few sore heads today.
I think this first bowl is jet lagged. And let's see if Brian can follow this excellent first bowl. Yeah. Much better weight from Chris. I think Brian's disappointed, but what it does is it stops Chris playing the backhand that he had been playing. May elect to change hand, rest the back bowl of the bowl behind the jack of Brian's. That's what he's trying.
Just think he's struggling for temper. Line was good. That'll be 2 shots to Brian Irvine.
And David Blades, the marker, is going to get the jack and place it on the tee for a long jack once again. And I think these players have been watching previous games because they've immediately stuck to this hand nearest us, Brian's forehand. And excellent weight, just missed the line fraction. Much better response from Chris.
So briefly just at this point run down the players that are joining. Chris and Brian. So it is teams of 3 for anybody that's not watched this before. They're all taking part in singles, pairs and triples tonight, so while Brian and Chris take the stage on singles. They are also joined, Chris Caswell is joined by Jack Montgomery and Gavin Campbell, and Brian Irvin is joined by Scott McInall and Chris Pilley, who are playing a pairs match at this present moment in time in the first fixtures.
Yep, Chris has got mastering this end so far. Be a nice draw from Brian. He's just lacking his line the last time.
Just needs to run here, I think, just to hold up.
Still just under the line. Much wider line here from Chris. He nailed the line. Yeah, that's him. Is that 3 shots, Sam?
Yep, full count by the looks of things.
That's a great response from the 2 he lost in the first end. Now we're going to see a change of length.
I think we're going to have a change of tic-tacs here. They're asking where we can put the mats and jacks, so I think it'll be a short one.
You actually bring the mat forward. I guess it'll be a slight confusion.
Yeah, it's just normal practice for when the jack's on the tee of where their mat would be, but the information I gave them earlier on was for the shortest possible jack, because we're playing to preset jacks here.
Well, it's certainly caught both the players out. Both have hung wide and heavy. Yeah, good correction here.
Yeah, good.
Chris. Now will that ball bend? No.
Just slightly over again.
Shouts of hurry from Chris. He's short, but he's counting. Yeah. Quick switch of hand for Brian. Will be a different weight.
Good track. Yeah, very good.
That's an excellent change of hand. Yeah, great ball. So that's 3 each into the last end, Sam.
Yep. So this mini match will be worth 2 points to whoever the victor is. I say there's possible 42 points available on the night, Johnny, for each team. Each mini match is broken down into 7 fixtures, and they'll play each team tonight to get their qualifier.
Yeah, we've had some nights that have been very, very close, down to the wire, even when teams are 8-10 points adrift.
Yep, it can all change very quickly, can't it?
Yep, seen it in your case.
Indeed.
Yeah, Chris is getting the line much better this direction, and the weight's perfect here.
Yeah, very good.
Will that tempt Brian to attack in the back? It has. Bowler Jack. Jack's probably better, more secure with the shot in the ditch.
Lucky but not
Oh.
finished.
Nearly put that ball onto it.
Interesting tactics tonight. There's a power play being used on rink 1 already, Johnny. That's the
there you
earliest
go.
we've seen yet.
This could be an excellent ball if he just sits in front.
No, might just make it a bit wider.
Yeah, it's created a target.
Don't
Can't
think.
change Brian from a shot.
No.
Much more controlled.
Is he quick enough though? Might just move. It's a fair effort, but
Barring a disaster, it should be the match to Chris. It was a game of dominating different directions, I think. Yeah, so Chris takes the 2 and collects the 2 points. And in the other game, it's Blantyre 2-0 up after 2 ends. So I assume Chris Scarswell's rink called the power play.
Yep.
And it's a good standard of bowls. Not sure. That's an excellent ball from Blantyre to lay 2 shots within 6 inches. So Gavin Campbell is trying to squeeze the jack. Well, he's got a result. He's turned his own ball on to jack, but it's given Scott about 3 yards to draw. But Gavin still has a ball to come. The problem being is it's on the ditch side of rink 1, and the jack is towards the ditch, the side ditch.
You're doing well here, Johnny, just with a bit of commentary. Well, this match,
I thought your camera might have been got a wee view of it, but
I do have 4 cameras in play tonight, but I've not introduced the other 2, but it's not covering the other rinks, it's covering the ditches on the show rink.
well, hard shot this for Scott. Chris is shouting it to run. Might have sneaked in. Yeah, he has. He's a yard and a half away from the jack, and about a foot and a half tight. Gavin, if he adds a yard, he'll turn his own ball up for shot or draw the winner. That one shot would give him 2 shots and tie that game. So it's just securing a point, I think, rather than trying to remove that last ball of Scott's. Certainly on the line. Has he got the dig? Has he got the dig? Well, he turned his ball over, but I don't think it's enough.
The crier, well done. I think that might have been a tied match, Johnny. 1 net
Yeah.
2. By 2 each draw. So that could be important and crucial and come the end, playing your power play right at the start.
Yeah, Jack just confirmed he got 2.
So just give you a quick look at what you can look forward to tonight. So next up we will have Laura and Sean McCabe against John Orr and Kieran Ward from the other fixture tonight. As I say, that will give you a rundown of each match that you will see on the stream tonight.
Right, the players are making their way to the end of the rink.
Are we supposed to fill the sheets in?
No.
No, just tell Brian.
Right, so it's a game of pairs then on the camera rink, and we have West of Scotland against East Kilbride.
Yep, so the West of Scotland triple is made up of a family.
Yeah,
It's the McCabe's, and that's what you'll see in the scoreboard all night. It will just be McCabe's, but it's Sean father joined by his twin children. That's Laura and Kyle. And Team East Kilbride is made up by Kieran Ward, Rhys Notman and John Orr. John Orr and Rhys Notman on the back of a decent weekend for them. The guys qualifying for the National Fours semi-finals after the playdowns.
yep,
So
excellent form. And here we have, I think it's Sean leading off, and his daughter Laura is skipping.
Yep, so in pairs action it will be 3 ends of 2 balls. So again, it'll be nice, short and sharp.
So once again in this game they're tending to play the long jack, and Sean is preferring his forehand. And it's not a bad start. And leading against Sean is Kieran Ward. And he's playing the hand most people. And Sean's just overcorrected. Kieran nailed the line. Just needs to out the way. And yeah, calls from trial end from John. And it is indeed. So, which hand will Laura play? She play the backhand or the forehand? Yeah, she prefers the forehand. She's got Sean's ball to turn up, I suppose, if she's heavy. Laura recently has got a trial for the under-25s, I believe.
Yep. Her and Amy from the West of Scotland have been included in that.
And in the gents, I think Lennon Hamilton has his triple is sitting on 28 points as the highest runner-up at the moment.
Good Bilby John there. Very good.
excellent ball from John. He won the World Bowls Tour under 25 singles a few years back. And he also won the British Isles triples indoor, along with Rhys Notman, who's here tonight. The other partner in that was Alistair Elliott, who is not here today. So
just needs to run on this to make a double. Yep.
yeah, 2 good balls from John. He settled in the quickest. He's given himself a few wee shoulder exercises. I'm not sure what that was for, after putting 2 close balls. So Kieran's playing backhand round the clock. He was short the last time. Let's see if he's caught onto the weight this time.
Yeah, better open up. As you can see, the scores at the bottom of the screen indicate the results from the first round of fixtures. And this week we've decided to colour coordinate it to make it easier. So the names in the top right hand corner will correspond with the colours at the bottom to let you know who is where.
Sean just slightly heavy. Nearly rested the ball of Kieran's for shot. Kieran needs to lose about 2.5 feet. And he has corrected a little bit, just enough for shot. Sean's asked should he change hand, and Laura responded, "It's up to you, Dad." Certainly a nice line. Has he got the legs?
Yeah,
Maybe
it could
just
be
enough.
just now.
Did fall back.
Interesting to see if Sean survives the evening. He was in seniors action this morning at 10 o'clock when I came into the stadium.
The seniors over 80s.
It's over something, aye, but I did suggest that he probably would have been better taking the morning off because it's 39 ends of bowls a night, but he's mad keen anyway, so
He certainly loves his bowls.
He
Plays
does
most
that.
nights.
Yep.
And he's been an avid viewer as well. He's come down a few nights to watch. And here's John Orr. An excellent first end, and he's followed it up with an excellent bowl at this end. So Laura's under the pressure. So Laura will play just over the weight. Try and set the shot bowl or turn the jack. It's the chance of
Maybe
edging
Johnny.
off her own or turning it.
if she quick enough, she was in the right road.
Yes, I think the line was perfect for an extra yard and a half.
Yeah, another one in that area though.
I thought there was a tremor. Oh, it was John running. You'll kill me for that.
Yep, we can also be more positive, Johnny. So underneath the bill, try and spring the white out.
Yeah, more positive with weight. Now has you the line.
Fair effort.
Oh, just missed.
Shua.
Just missed. Big effort. So is it a 1 or a 2? Circular dance when they look at a measure. One shot it was. So Team Orr take a 3-0 lead into the last end of the pairs. That's a good start from Kieran. I can show and add or draw the shot. Just take the pressure off Laura.
In a perfect track, just not push through it.
Well, Kieran's first ball was a little bit sheepish. And so was the second one. Now, Sean must draw the shot to give Laura any chance. So he's going to change his hand. No, he's not. Strange, but he feels he can draw it.
Tell you, if he's better weight, he's alright. He's on a nice big track. We'll get all the way back if he just runs. Oh, pinged the line twice, Johnny. Not pushed through it.
It all depends where John puts the ball. I mean, Laura will be attacking this to try and remove the 2 greens, but John will be trying to put his ball in a position that she can't take all 3 balls away. So, pick a spot, John. Maybe he's went for the blocker, has he? One of my shots. I think it's to time one of them out. Yeah, just decided to drop. Maybe get her. Try and get her weight for the next games ahead.
Not bad.
Yes.
Yep. What's the number
Yeah,
one?
well done, Laura. Very good ball.
Yeah, one shot defeats Johnny, isn't it? The worst results, you know, early in the proceedings tonight, so.
First couple of games all about trying to get the weight on the night.
Yeah.
Because there's no trial heads.
Well, it's all
John
John in
tried
the
to
front.
remove Laura as a turn his own. Has he been lucky?
Oh, dearie me. Nearly made it.
Right, Laura. Finish the game on a high. Held your confidence. Just heavy.
Yep, so that'll be 2 points to Team Orr. And the singles fixture there as well. Rhys Notman picks up the win against Gail McCabe. So all of a sudden, from trailing 3-1, they've now turned it around with 4 points there. So they'll move on to 5 points.
Yep, just an illustration of how quickly it can turn.
And the next match we'll bring you will be singles. It's 2 players you've just seen. It will be Laura McCabe against Kieran Ward. They'll be staying on the streaming rink.
Well, that was good that Laura was able to draw the last end to try and get her weight for this singles game. Kieran nailed his line, just a wee bit short, quite a few ends. But Laura had to play to some difficult heads the first 2 ends, but She had a chance that last end to draw, and she did. So have you any further improvements mentioned by viewers or club people, or?
No, I was actually in attendance yesterday at East Kilbride for National Fours Playdowns. Our ladies' fours were in action. You were there yourself, Jonathan.
Yep.
Great result for them. But just speaking to a few folk that was there, some nice comments came from folks from Midlothian, etc. And all really good feedback that it's a good initiative that we're seeing, that we're trying something different. And giving a wee opportunity for the streaming and stuff like that as well. So all good. I do have two cameras. Let's just introduce the first one just now, shall we, Johnny? So we're just testing these. Hopefully all being well, they will click in. So it just gives you a wee idea of the player on the mat, as well as when the jack goes to the ditch, we'll be able to see. So a wee bit of work on trying to configure them, but I've managed to add them via iPhones.
And you can see rank 1 as well.
Yep, it's on all widescreen, so you'll be able to see the ball coming out of the player's hands as well as where it ends up.
All good stuff, Sam. Let's hope it's stable enough and works. Right, this is Laura McCabe, and she's elected to play a long jack and the backhand. I'll tell you what, it's not a bad start. Look at this. Yeah, excellent start. Just slightly behind Jack High, so it will give Kieran a bit of a rest. And you need to be up to rest it, so you'll not be happy with that.
And the score's just coming through to us, Johnny, for the other games. And quickly, Irvin's pulled himself back into contention.
And Laura plays an excellent ball here. Look at this. Back toucher, a double toucher.
Super start. Just what you want, first end of a match, settle down.
Slightly unfortunate that there's still that wee catch. As long as Kieran pushes through. He's definitely further.
Yeah, he's not bad.
Oh, he nailed the road there.
He's not missed a line yet, he's just struggling with a wee bit of weight.
Yep. Something different about this.
Yep, I think she's just slightly shy.
Well, she might block the forehand if Kieran wished to play it, but I don't think he will. I don't think he was going to anyway, because he had his boulder lift once or twice. Just needs to make sure he's here. Much better effort.
Yep, looks as if he's got the temper as well. Just as he's going to get back to the first one.
It's definitely second, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great effort.
Yeah, so Laura takes one shot. And she's elected to play a long jack again.
Just Slightly through it, our first delivery.
Kieran's close for shot here. Yeah,
Yep.
excellent ball.
Found the weight now.
That'll boost his confidence. It's forced Laura to change hand. So you can see a little bit of the jack on this forehand. Certainly got the line for it. She's just overplayed it, has she? So Kieran ideally would just like to pass the jack and no more. Add on another shot.
Don't think he's quite making it all the way back as far as he would like, but it's certainly another decent build.
He hasn't stopped the dead draw on the forehand.
Oh, Laura's changing over.
She's having a quick look now. So you can see the jack and the four.
Back to the forehand, you're right.
I think it is the shot to draw it. Even to limit the shot, she gets a good second shot.
Tell you, it's not a bad effort, Johnny.
Needs to clear the front one.
If it slips by, that's good. Oh man, for a bloody green. Great effort. Should see Kieran maybe switching hands here onto the big forehand side.
I don't think he's played it yet. So, interesting to see how he goes here.
Yeah.
Certainly got the height.
Just needs to stop now. Just travelling through.
Yep.
Well, get under that eye, or it might just slip. Just go off one the other side, it's a bit fun. You make the call.
Right, decision time for Kieran. What length shall we play? And he's went for the middle spot, which is the mat up a yard. So it's a long 3/4. And so is the ball. Good start. Yeah, Laura had a wee look to see whether she could play the forehand to rest Kieran's ball, but I think she's right, sticking to the hand she knows. She had the line there, just the wrong weight. Kieran can drop a ball short, that'll be a hard lay for Laura, and he has he?
Yeah, it's a decent build.
Shouts of power play in rink 1.
So Laura switched over. Has she got the temper?
Your weight was right, Sam, just for a wee ball wider. I think Kieran from the mat thinks the pink ball is in the way of his draw, but I don't think it is. He can just play Play away in the back. Maybe too many questions. Put him off his weight. Aye, Laura, a ball wider and you draw the shot.
I'm not convinced, Johnny. It's wide up.
So a wee slap of her thigh there, so I don't know.
Yeah, temper didn't look bad either.
Oh dear, she pushed another one in. Maybe not. Just wait till Jamie Freeman, the marker, puts the score up just to confirm whether that was 3 shots or 2 shots. And it was 3 shots. So Laura was unlucky to give another shot away. I think they're discussing who played the power play, because at the moment Laura cannot win this match. She's only got 3 bowls and she's 4 down. But in rank 1 there was definitely a call of power play. I'm not sure whether Sean.
No, I think it's Team East Kilbride. They're 2-1 down, so I would assume, because it would be a pointless power play by Team McCabe because they're in front.
Yeah, it was just a wee discussion before this end started. Maybe Laura just heard power play.
So Laura needs to try and take advantage here, score as many as she can.
And yeah, good start.
Kieran just missed the line with his first ball. Looking to make an adjustment. Well, Aggie reaching Kieran.
Similar ball for Laura. She might turn the jack to guarantee the shot. It's hard to tell at this angle. She'll turn it for 2.
Oh, she's not wide this line yet. A wee bit heavy as well.
I think all the players were just watching what was happening in rank 1 there. East Kilbride laid a shot with a power play, and Kyle nearly knocked his own ball up for shot. Meanwhile, Kieran.
Yep, best ball of the end so far.
Now, will Laura go out with a bang here and have a driving shot? Try and put bull on the jack? Or will she just try and draw it? For the team game, it's probably better to draw, try and cut the shots.
Well, she's in an interesting line. She can get a piece of this jack.
Oh, she's not far away, Sam.
Piece of the jack. She's made
what
the
a
3.
ball. 3 shots. And her dad gives a big round of applause from the sides.
Yep, so again, a narrow defeat. But keeping the shots down, and as you can see at the bottom of the screen, that's as close as what we expected. So Alex just asked how many matches did each team play in total and how many power plays are allowed. So in total each team will play 21 mini matches. That's made up of 3 singles, 3 pairs and 1 triples against each opponent. So effectively 14 points available for each mini match. So if Team Caswell plays against Team Irvine, there'll be 7 mini matches, and they only have 1 power play within that match. So they have to communicate with one another to know when's best to take it. So Team East Kilbride were 2-1 down in that pairs match, and they decided to play their power play. Scored a 1, which becomes 1 net 2, and that means that they won that pairs match. So a crucial 2 points by using the power play, but that means that their power play will now be out of action. In their triples match, they won't have one to use, and they won't get another one until they move on to their next fixture against a different opponent. So the last fixture that's coming up in this first round of matches, we'll move back to the first fixture that you've seen of the night, and it'll be Team Caswell against Team Irvine, and that'll be triples action.
So just awaiting the scores to come through to us. Brian Early once again as our master scoreman, taking a light relief from marking the Scottish ladies fours and gents fours yesterday at East Kilbride. And on this rink we have triples game. So we've now got the scores in. Sam will update them, and it's all looking very tight.
So Johnny, there is an update in the scores, but we were obviously not in the loop, shall we say? We were kept out the loop.
I heard there was a discussion before that last end. So apparently Laura did call for a power play.
She did, so that 3 that she got ended up meaning she won that match. So
it turned out to be an absolute excellent bowl, top quality to turn that head around. She lifted a 3 and that doubled up for 6 shots. So back to the live action, and here we have Jack Montgomery. He's leading, and against Jack is Chris Pilley from Blantyre. Chris came in as a late sub for Alex Kelly, who I know very well. He sits on my mantelpiece.
I'm sure he'll love you saying that, Johnny.
second position, we've got Chris Carswell, who we've seen in the pairs earlier.
Just pulling up a bit short. Ace the line.
And playing second is Scott McInnell. And what we can see is they're playing with fairly straight bowls. They're just hanging off.
Yeah, the shorter length will not get back out in that line.
Yep. Yeah, it's caught them all out there. Now, can Scott adjust? Change his hand.
Just his temper, the road's perfect here. Yeah.
That's a shot. And skipping for Chris Carswell, we have Gavin Campbell. He's been an internationalist many years ago, won many titles, and has used to play at Prestwick. But now that Prestwick's closed, I think he's at a Drawson. That's the thing. I'm waiting for the fact checker to come along
and tell you that he's, the other two boys are fair Dawson, so it makes kind of sense in your logic. Who would have thought you'd have been a logical thinker, Johnny, eh?
Yeah.
Well, Brian, if you run, you're not bad because you're all over the track.
Yeah, he had the line.
Gavin will just look to beat his own in the inside and he'll not be far away for the first shot.
Still on a high line.
Yeah, clean road, I think he's good with good weight. Just move at the end here. Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah. Pressure's on Brent.
Might just choose to run the bull.
Looking to drive the two bulls. Calls of yep.
Yep, the boys are on the camera, but
two of them. No matter what, great conversion. So, calls of power play, Sam.
Yep. I had a wee word with all the teams there and says when you're playing your power play, make sure you shout and let us know. So Team Irvine have called their power play, even though they scored a 1 in the first end. They've opted to go for their power play.
So it's almost a long jack, but Chris has chosen. Chris Pillay. And it's a good start. Yeah, excellent start. Slightly more of the bulls showing on the backhand, so Jack has decided to play the back. And not be far away. Oh, great try.
Yeah, you're not bad again, Chris.
Yeah, two good
Great
bulls.
leading.
Not much of a target either.
Very nice.
It's just covered that backhand shot slightly. He still can draw it.
Jack doesn't like it. I don't think he's pushed through it.
Doesn't want to block it. Well, decision time for Chris Carswell's triple. Do they draw it off in the back, or do they go for a drive on the backhand.
Scott will
Chris
just be
does like to
looking
use weight.
to hang around at the back. Yep, just got the belt.
Three down and out. Yeah. I think you need to try and draw one kind of close foot rest and that and you get the winner. Or even something about to be a wee runner at it. Can you bear it there? You can, yes. You can draw away any side.
Yeah, Gavin's called for a draw. I think more in hope. If he doesn't draw it, he widens the target.
Yep, certainly down a wide enough track, Johnny. All good temper.
Well, if he swings away, leaves a big catch in the backhand.
Yep,
That's what he's done. Now
certainly
you might see the
widens it up.
fireworks.
Yep.
Scott trying to tidy things up. Yeah. Yeah. There's the calls for the running shot.
I like fast learners. Jack realised he was standing in front of the camera there. Very close. Very close. Oh, two
Oh,
away.
well done. Excellent
Great
strike from Chris.
Great ball.
That was good skipping from Gavin.
See if we can.
He got Chris to widen the target for him, and that's what Chris did. And then he asked him to drive it, and Chris obliged again with a great strike.
So, all on the draw for Brian. Down the forehand side. Lovely track. Just needs to bite now. Yep.
Well done, Brian.
That's good. So it's really good stuff here.
Yeah, it's been an excellent game. All good quality players. Aye, trying to draw the shot. He does have the advantage of setting Brian's wide ball.
Just needs a wee grip of something, I think. Is he going to get a grip of the back again?
He did
Oh,
grip it, but not
One
enough.
turn, that could be enough.
Yeah, I think he has shot. Brian having a wee look.
Yes, he may be looking at.
Yeah, the boys discussing if Brian drives on his backhand to get those two balls sitting together. If he drives those off, they'll lie a couple of shots. Yeah, he's tacking.
Just,
Yeah, he just held wide.
just hanging off.
This will be a sore one to lose after Chris Paley's two excellent bowls. But Gavin skipped it cleverly, and Chris executed the bowls. Chris Carswell.
Yeah, and that's a safe draw, as they call it. So Team Caswell pick up one, and we'll with Peels going down the last.
So the power play did not come into question there, as Blantyre lost the shot. So it's one each with the mat up the green to about a short 3/4. I wonder if it'll be a game of who can see the jack first.
Yep, Jack's
I'm
just
trying to
missed the
ditch it.
line.
I think you might see the jack in the ditch this end.
You think so?
That's my prediction.
Well, the way Chris Pilly played the last end rather, he could be the one to put the close ones in. He just needs to run on that track. He's not far away again. For a couple of feet.
He does cover the jack, so maybe my prediction's not looking good.
It'll be a tense affair this end. Important 2 points on the line.
Much
His
better
jack-
line here.
Yeah. Made a good adjustment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
excellent
and
ball.
down and behind.
Superb.
Just sticking with the forehand side. Suppose entering the top side here, just behind Johnny. Will give her another dimension to it.
Yeah, he can squeeze the jack across slightly. Just-
Oh, he's just not chucked it. Gavin's made his mind up early. This is the best hand.
Yeah, I think so with the mat up, the green.
Yep, just doesn't want to nip it out though.
Oh, look at
Oh,
that.
he's played a honey. Very good. Yep. Guaranteeing it off the other side now is the call.
Chris Pilley's bowls are now a hindrance to Bryant. So it's a... He's trying
Well,
just
Scott.
over the weight to squeeze it.
If you give this time, you're very good. What an effort.
What an effort. It's an excellent bowl though.
Yep.
Gives Brian a chance.
Slightly more rim now.
Gavin using his experience here. Chris wanted to turn the jack, but I think Gavin knows that the two front bowls of Chris Pilley's are an advantage for him. He's afraid of the jack getting skited out more than the bowl.
Yeah.
There's shouts of effort. Is he back enough for the jack?
We're going to get back to it.
Oh, so
Wow.
close.
Good effort.
And that's where Gavin wanted Chris to play, where that ball landed.
Yep, they've now got the best backing hanging around. So it's how brave do they want to be? Do they try and play the shot first and try and nip the jack round to...
Only danger is if you turn the jack too far, it might expose the jack for Brian to ditch.
And he's sticking on the forehand side. Try to match that last bill of Scott marking out, just slightly underneath it.
Now, he got the legs. He got the legs. Not quite.
Now then. I think Brian will be playing a similar shot to what he asked Scott to play.
Yeah, and I think Brian's bowls bends a wee bit more than Scott's, from what I'm reading. So he's in it.
Well, it's all on your temper.
Oh,
Great effort.
that was very, very close.
I'm not sure how brave they want to be here, Team Caswell.
He either covers, I don't know whether Brian can hit a short ball onto the pack.
Let me last a touch, so it's just want to be
Because-
inside the back ones.
Carswell doesn't have a back ball at all. I mean, Brian's missed with good weight.
Yeah, he's got the spot on that side though.
Let's took the drive out of the equation. Right, has he lost the weight?
Tell you, it's very close. If it just runs,
Oh, he's close here.
what an effort that is.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, what a build.
Super ball.
Super build. And just like that, Team Irvine pick up 2 crucial points early on in proceedings.
That's it. excellent game of bowls. Top quality stuff. And what a bowl from Brian to pinch the points.
So it was a tight affair, another triples match as well. Team Orr managed to go over the line against McCabe by 3 shots to 2. So as you can see, after the first round of fixtures, Team Orr currently leading the way on 9 points. Team Irvine on 8, Team Caswell on 6, and Team McCabe on 5. And the players will now move on to the second round of fixtures, where it will be Team Irvine against Team McCabe and Team Caswell against Team Orr for the next group of 7 matches. The first one that we'll cover will be a pairs match, and it will be between Irvine and Mackinac, and they'll play against Sean and Kyle McCabe in a pairs match. We are joined by Neil McMonagle in the commentary. Neil is the junior convener here at the West of Scotland and has been for a few years.
Good evening, everybody.
So it has been a tight affair so far, Neil.
It's been a very tight game. The teams are just getting to grips with the competition and the format, and I think we'll see some cracking bowls in the next session as well.
Yep. So Neil, you were at Abbeyview yesterday for the SYIBA playdowns.
Yeah, we're at the national fours for the SYIBA up at Abbeyview, and a big thanks to Abbeyview for hosting the competition. We had 16 teams from across the country, 64 excellent young bowlers. The national fours is a great competition for bringing the younger members of our bowling teams through the four, and it was great to see so many young bowlers at 7, 8, 9 and 10 attending the competition, as well as our well established international players as well. So it was a great competition on the day, and it was won by East Fife, who take the trophy home for this season.
Super
So
stuff.
looking forward to our next competition, which will be the national team trial, which will be on the 10th of December, and we're hoping to announce the trialists that have been invited to that very shortly.
Very good. So it's very good, Neil, that we're promoting the youth in the sport, and we've obviously announced last week in collaboration with SK21 that we're going to be hosting an event here at the West of Scotland the 21st of January. The boys at SK21 held a great outdoor event at Uddingston Bowling Club through the summer, and they want to do the same through the winter, so they're going to be hosting an event here with us, and that'll be something else to look forward to in the calendar for the SYIBA.
We're looking forward to that competition as well. It will be an open triples competition, so it will be for any of our young bowlers who are 17 and under, same age as we had for the outdoor competition, so we kept it that deliberately to allow the players that played in the outdoor competition a chance to play in it at the indoor as well. So hopefully we'll attract a big attendance for that competition as well, and we're hoping to have quite a few teams entered, and we're very grateful for the boys from SK21 for their support at the youth game throughout Scotland.
Yeah, as I said just when you joined us there, you've been involved now. I believe it's going to be your 30th year next year, is it?
Yeah, 30 years dealing with the juniors, and I was just saying to some of the guys round about the rink there that some of the boys that are playing tonight have come all the way through the system as well. So we've got Brian Irvine, and we've got Chris Carswell and Jack Montgomery have all come through the SYBA programme, and it's great to see the guys still here many years later. Just makes me very old, that's all, when I see some of the guys that are playing.
Yep, as you say, it makes you feel old, but you know, I suppose it all makes it worthwhile for you, Neil, that you know, so many of the people, young bowlers, I mean, there'll have been so many of them as well that, you know, played when they were younger and maybe find other things in life, but it'll be, you know, it'll make you quite happy to see that there's lots of young folk that have stuck with it and playing it in adult life as well, and that's, I suppose, what we're always trying to achieve here, is to, you know, carry on the game of bowls for futures and generations to come. And it's guys like yourself, along with the many volunteers all over the country that, you know, give up their time morning, noon and night at weekends and stuff to take kids to events, and you know, the various coaching sessions that happen at each club over the country.
Yeah, the SYIB is very much a volunteer organisation, and there's a lot of people do an awful lot of hard work, but it's a lot of work's done to the parents and grandparents and aunties and uncles who bring the kids to the tournaments as well, and support the kids financially and support the organisation financially. So it's trying to keep the game going through different generations, because we need to attract young blood to the sport at all times.
So we're underway here in the next round of fixtures. It is Brian Irvine and Scott McInall against the McCabe's. Sean McCabe is leading for Kyle in this fixture. So I know you were at Abbey View, but I take it you'll be delighted to know that another couple of your young players that have come through the system here at the West of Scotland, and Abby and Amy Harris, qualified for the National Fours final yesterday, after qualifying at East Kilbride.
Did go through to the Glasgow on Saturday afternoon and watch the girls playing in the first couple of rounds, and I knew they'd qualified for the next session, but as I say, I was up at Abbey View, but we're keeping in touch as we do. Keep in touch by message and chat, so I knew how the girls were getting on. So it's a great achievement to see Amy and Abby going through to the national finals. Amy, as you know, is the runner-up in the under 25 last year and the runner-up in the ladies singles, so it's a great achievement to see her getting back to national finals again. Absolutely,
2 years running she's made finals weekend. They were playing alongside Eleanor Cowan and McCormack. You wouldn't have seen them come through the junior setup, Neil? Just missed them by a year or two, I'm assuming?
It was just missed it by a couple of years, Sam. It's great to see two sets of sisters getting through to the national finals.
I wonder if that's something that's happened before, you know, two sets of sisters joining up, joining forces to make a force team. Interesting. Those finals take place in Perth in March, I believe.
Yes.
Well, Kyle started off not too bad here. So Brian will be looking to make an adjustment here in his first delivery, throwing it a couple of yards short. I say the pressure never stops under this format, you know, you've got to keep at it straight off the bat. After a good victory last time, he finds himself one down after the first end.
It's great to see how many West of Scotland teams have represented us as well, Sam, as well as some of the major teams that have come through from across the country. It's great to see some of the bowlers supporting the tournament and supporting the format.
Absolutely, as I said earlier in the commentary, I had some nice comments when I was at East Kilbride yesterday for the playdowns. Some folk that haven't actually played on it in the competition for various reasons, but said that they've tuned in and you know, really like the concept, etc. So, you know, we might have a second edition of this coming next season again, so I'm sure there'll be plenty looking to get involved, and see the feedback's been very positive.
Anything that promotes the game to a new level as well, and get it involved in the sort of media to make it sure that it's available to many that can watch it across all over the world to follow Scottish bowls.
Absolutely, as I say, there's nothing stopping anybody from participating in this. It's open to all.
I did play in the first week and I really enjoyed the competition. Unfortunately I didn't qualify, so I won't be playing in the final, Sam.
No, but you've since now just booked a holiday, haven't you? So you're going to be away, so
So
you'll be watching for some of your climbs, I'm sure, on the
I'll be watching it
on the
from
phone.
Tenerife.
Very good. Yeah, bit of rent here by Scott McInall, 2 nice bills. Asking a wee question of Kyle here, see how he can respond. After Sean was a wee bit heavy handed, shall we say, with his 2 deliveries coming in this direction. Well, certainly get a wee pound on this. It's just a pound too much. Is he going to whip just out the camera shot there, Neil? He's whipped his dad's back bull away, so they currently don't have a bull in the carpet. He's put himself under a wee bit of pressure with his last bull. Well, he will get back on that line as he chucked it.
Oh, it doesn't appear to be up this time, Sam.
Nope. So it's going to be a costly end here.
Yep. You can't leave that sort of space for Brian Irvine to draw in.
No. I'd be very surprised if Brian misses this for a 4.
Yeah, costly end there. Must admit I've got a slight bias as it's my 2 outdoor partners for the triples.
Is that who you play
Sheffield
with?
St
Sheffield,
Club,
is it?
so I play with Kyle and Sean outdoor.
These boys aren't hanging around. Quick off the mat. Our fat fingers just trying to keep up with all the cameras.
See, looking across to the other rinks as well, Sam, I'm looking at Laura playing the singles on the other end on rink 1.
Yep.
And that should be a very close match as well. Laura playing really well. She's just had an invite for the under 25 trial for the Scottish ladies as well.
Yeah, Johnny was mentioning that in commentary earlier, saying that Laura and Amy have been included in that.
Yep.
Lennon on the boys' side as well.
Yep, Lennon on the gents side.
Scott just pulling up a wee bit in this direction, struggling a wee bit coming down this way. And currently Laura's leading against Chris Pilley 3-0 in the singles affair. Better end by Sean on the big improvement on his last end, going in another direction. So McCabe's will be looking to pull a 3 out here to get appeals. And Brian will be looking to shut this down straight away with his first bill. And I'll tell you, he aced the line, but like Scott, he's pulling up. So the door's slightly ajar here to
it's giving Kyle an
McCabe's
opportunity to come in through the Kyle's forehand because he is left-handed.
Yep. Lefty like me. I see, it doesn't matter where this bill goes as long as it counts.
Yep.
And that's the question of Brian to see if we can respond.
Surprised that he's going down his backhand.
Yep. Maybe he's just trying to, you know, be counting but be on that line to stop Brian playing that side, but I think he's confused himself because that's a big miss in the context of the match. He just had to count there.
I think he needed to be in that with the score for the first end.
Yep. Well, Brian's down a nice line. Just needs to run on that line because he's just a bit perfect. Yep. So, what does Kyle play now? Stick with that side of the carpet, but just be over the weight. So Neil, if it gets back down, it might just get a piece of this white to make the 3.
Lucky.
One bill, so big bill by Brian Irvine there.
And a very good victory for
Yep.
Team Irvine.
But as much as it's going to be a big team, win for Team Irvine, Laura McCabe is 6-0 up, going down the last against Chris Pilley. So
She's currently line 2.
yeah, it's going to be honours even after the first mini matches. I do apologise at this point if anybody is typing comments on the live stream. Johnny did leave the comms box, so he's taking his phone alongside him, which we were using because my phone's in operation for one of the cameras. So I'm sure we'll get updated if there's any comments. The guys will come and let us know what's been said. But I hope it's all positive based on what you've been saying, Neil, about the juniors throughout Scotland.
I hope so, Sam. Certainly it's the future of the game, and we know that looking at across the carpet here and across the carpet over the last couple of weeks, the amount of guys that have come through the ranks and come through the system and been consistently excellent on the indoor and outdoor surfaces. And mentioned Kieran Ward as well, who's also a very prominent player in the younger days, come through the Greater Glasgow system, moved up to Aberdeen. He was playing in Aberdeen for a while. He's now come back down to the Glasgow area, and he's now playing for East Kilbride.
Yep.
So it's great to see Kieran coming back down to Central Belt as well. A very good result for Laura on ring 1, winning that singles game 7-0 against Chris Pilley. So that makes it honours even for that mini game.
Yep. Team Laura and Caswell just finishing off their fixtures as well, so we'll get the scores of their first matches as we will move on. We'll stick again with this fixture, and it'll be another pairs game, and it will be between Scott McAnally and Chris Pilley against Laura and Kyle, so it'll be the twins that will be taking on the Irvine combination of Pilley and McAnally. So the scores are just coming through to us now. So Chris Caswell actually picked up 4 points there, Neil, so he's now moved on from 6 points to 10 points to join Irvine at the top. So as predicted before the tonight kicked off, there was lots of comments saying that they think this will be a tight section with all teams, and it's proved that way so far.
Yeah, it's very, very close, as we said when we come on to the commentary there after the first session. So the second session's looking the same. It's going to be very tight, which makes it a very good result for the team that's currently sitting in the standby position, or the best runner-up position.
Yep. At this moment in time, Team Hamilton sitting on 28 points and 14 shots, so Lennon will be over, he's marking ties for us tonight. He'll be over there clapping his hands thinking I've got a shot here because it's all very close, but just in a flash it could all change, because there is 14 points available for each mini fixture, so a 14-0 for any team in the last fixture tonight, and it can certainly.
A few weeks ago, one of the teams came very close to picking up the maximum. Nobody's picked up the maximum 14 in any session yet.
Yep.
So, Team Foster are very close to picking up a maximum 14 points, and just fell short at the last game in the triples. So it can be done. It is achievable. So we've got Laura and Kyle playing in the pairs this time.
Kyle's staying up top to skip, so Laura will be leading off. As you said there, Laura just beat Chris Pilley 7-0 in a singles match, and they now face off against one another as leading this pairs.
Yeah.
So Chris will be looking to right a few wrongs for the last match, and Chris will get us underway. Not bad starter, just carrying a couple of feet. So for anybody that has any kids and watching and tuning in tonight, Neil, Sunday nights, 6 o'clock, that's when it happens at the West of Scotland, yep.
Sunday night, 6 o'clock, the West of Scotland, everybody welcome. All ages. We've got a great group of youngsters just now. We've got a group around about the 6, 7 and 8 year old mark. We've got about half a dozen of them, and we've got some established players at the sort of 12 year old mark who went out in the national fours this week, and we've got our more established players like Abby and Sarah who are at the sort of 16 mark and knocking on the door for the national team at under 17 level.
Very good.
So yeah, it's all ages and everybody's welcome. The equipment's provided, so nobody needs to have balls, they don't need to have shoes, you can just come along. We'll provide everything on a Sunday evening between 6 o'clock and 8 o'clock.
Yep, very good. And like that, you know, any parents that are watching as well, they're more than welcome to come down, and while the kids are on the coaching, they can certainly take to a rink as well. Plenty of space here.
Normally plenty of room on a Sunday night. Sam, normally occupy the top carpet here with the kids, but the bottom carpet's normally available if anybody wants to go in and have a practice game, or even we've got coaches here at that time as well that can go in and give anybody an opportunity to go in and have a try at the game. So that is a big family affair on a Sunday night, and it's very much laid back and casual, so it's not a formal thing either. And all the kids are welcome to attend on a Sunday. It's comfortable, it's warm and it's safe, so it's a great environment for them.
Very good. So Scott just pulling up ever so slightly short. Laura still holding on.
The good thing for the cameras this week is we know whose ball's who.
Yeah, there's a wide range of different balls kicking around, isn't there?
Yep.
I was actually just having that conversation with Richie for the Wrong Bias, and he was saying the black is the new colour in the bowling world. Once seen as the traditional colour, everybody, as soon as the coloured bowls come onto the market, all went coloured. But it seems as if more and more people are going back to the traditional black bowl. I wonder if it's just being an older make and model. You know, people are trying to go back to how the bowls used to turn and bend and stuff like that. But okay, have you made the adjustment to get in for two? Oh, dearie me, I think he's just pulled up short. Yep, that'll be one shot to the McCabe's after the first end.
As you know, Sam, our leagues at night are open and inclusive as well, so we did have a team in last year with Laura, Sarah, and Katie King, who all had pink balls, and they certainly tormented quite a few teams with 9 balls very close to the jack most ends.
Yeah, the girls have been ripping it up a wee bit, and it's great to see. You know, it is a sport that prides itself on being open to everyone. And there is nothing stopping females playing against males, and you know, a 70, 80-year-old playing against a 14, 15-year-old either, which is great.
Yeah, I'm fortunate now that as well as dealing with the juniors, I've been working with the seniors in the club for the last couple of years as well. And on a Monday morning, I play with gentlemen in this green who are in their 90s, and there's a rink almost exclusively made up with 4 guys in their 90s. So we've got 3 guys in their 90s, and George is in his 70s, and he's a youngster. So it's great to see so many elderly people using the facilities as well, Sam, and having the opportunity to come and have a social event as well as keeping themselves fit.
Absolutely. One of the members that you mentioned is George Leslie. George Leslie must be the oldest serving member probably now at the West of Scotland.
I think George probably is one of the oldest serving members, because he was one of the original guys who opened the club back 59 years ago, so he'd done a power of work at the time, doing all the legal work to open the club. So I'd imagine that George is one of the oldest members that's been here, but he still does some sterling work for the club as well.
Yep, and as you say, still bowling in his 90s, which is fabulous.
Yep. We did have a gentleman last year who was 100 years old. I apologise because he could only play 1 day a week.
I don't think I have to worry about that, Neil. I think the lifestyle that I've led there the last 20 years will count me out of the 100 club, I think. So after the Leeds play their bills, it's Laura that's holding the shot just now. It's Kyle's bill's on its way. He's playing his forehands side. Yep, just these last couple of bills, he's aced the line, but just pulling up ever so slightly short. The boys are just debating what they're playing here. Might see a wee attacking shot coming up.
Yeah, it looks as if Chris has asked him to have a run at this.
Yep. Plant on either one of the 2 short bills, hopefully onto Laura's. Chris has got one waiting at the back as well. Said a wee bit of weight, but that's certainly a big bit of weight. And he absolutely aced the target.
Left.
Yep.
3 balls in the green for Kyle to draw in for a 4.
Yep, but I suppose the big thing for Scott is that he's give himself lots of room. Although he doesn't have a bill on the carpet, so it's currently 4 shots just now, but well,
it's good to see that John Orsley obeying the instruction they don't run in the green.
Right, Scott, are you going to hold up here? Yeah, but it looks good enough for second anyway. Or is it? Laura's bill there.
Looks like 2, Sam.
That's Laura's bill hanging on there in the corner as well. Okay, so that was 2 shots to the McCabe's, and Team Irvine are going to play their power play here, Neil. So 3-0, playing the last. They'll be looking to score 2 shots.
It's interesting how many different teams use different tactics for the power play, Sam, and how much it changes what the outcome of the game was. Certainly Laura used it to her advantage earlier on.
Yeah, as I said, it wasn't announced to us here at the comms box,
Yeah.
so we thought she was 5-1 down
Mm.
without a hope in hell and
Yeah.
a nice trail in the white. We were thinking she's just keeping the shots down, but in fact she trailed that white and it made us score 6
Gave
shots.
her a 6, yeah.
So
and then
5-1 down, 3 net 6, and she's won the game in 2 points. So it could be just as beneficial to Team Irvine here. If the boys can score a 2, they'll then win the match 4-3. So
yeah, you can definitely see how the teams have learned the tactics very quickly for the first week, when a lot of teams are very naive about their power plays, and most of them played it on the last end of triples.
Yep.
But now a lot of teams are playing it to their advantage.
yeah, I did explain that when I have a wee chat with all the teams before they kick off, that each game is worth 2 points. So it doesn't matter when you play it; it's whether you play it at the right time or not. And you know, as you say, they've all developed now, watching a wee bit more of the action that's not been saved. So there's still plenty of room here just now, but you know, Chris Pilley's put one close, so Kyle will just need to be mindful that it is double shots for Team Irvine here.
And it currently looks as if Sean's winning 4-1 on rank 1 against Brian Irvine. And he looks to be maybe line the shot.
To apologise for any language you might have picked up there. Didn't think we'd ever get to that we would have to apologise for bad language in the stream, but it is live sport, it's competitive. So Kyle's chopped one a bit short here, so there's an opportunity here for Scott. If he can get one counting, it'd be a match lie against Kyle with his last belt. Well, Scott, on you reaching. It's enough, and as I said, it's a match lie on the power play. So, how's your adjustment here, Kyle?
Line's very good.
Is he going to just sneak in for second here? Oh, he might have sneaked in for the winner, you know.
So Kyle's picked up second shot there.
Ooh. Is he reaching? Just dropped out.
Just fell out.
So that's going to be a victory for Team McCabe. And as you said, Neil, Sean McCabe's beat Brian Irvine in the singles. So all of a sudden, Team McCabe have picked up 4 points here. Or maybe they aren't. They've just confirmed that the wrong side of the scoreboard was getting marked, so it was actually Brian Irvine that won 4-2. So it's honours even. I'm glad there's a scoring hut here. So we'll wait on the official results coming in there, as we're trying to second guess things when they don't mark the right side of the boards.
Despite the best instructions earlier on.
Aye. As I say, it is quick and short and sharp, so you can forgive them well in the heat of the battle that, you know, they don't keep us informed. But as I say, there is a scoring hut here with a big TV screen for the players, so they're taking charge of all that and they'll just relay the information to us. So we'll hang fire and wait on the official scores coming through. And we'll now move on to a singles match, Neil, and that'll be between Jack Montgomery and Rhys Notman from teams Carswell and Orr.
It's good to see the teams have listened to instruction and try and keep the pace up to keep the format moving, keep the competitions moving.
Yep, as we say, it's, you know, it might seem short and sharp, but there's certainly plenty of fixtures to get through. So, scores on the doors coming through. And Chris Caswell picked up 4 points there. So he now moves on to 14 points. Followed closely by Brian Irvin's team. Who are on 12 points. Joe Noll's team stay on 9 points. And Team McCabe, let's say courtesy of their pairs victory there, move on to 9 points as well. So all still in the balance. And on the MVP front, Chris Caswell is leading the way. He's currently 1 point ahead of a few other players, so Chris's point tally proving vital to them leading the section as things stand. But as I say, by each fixture it can certainly change.
Rhys Notman to start off in the singles match on ring 2.
Yeah, not a bad opener. Just a couple of 3 past. Say just about this stage, Neil, the players should be, you know, finding their feet in terms of the format as well as the ranks that they're playing on. So
Yeah.
the quality getting better as the night goes on. Just a blade tie there for Rhys.
Jack's favourite on the other hand.
Yep. See, there isn't a bad hand on this rink. You know, it's just all very dependent on what length of jack they play. You know,
Yeah.
how what hand's favourable. But certainly 4 playable hands. Rhys looks down a better track here, holding temper. Yep, well, that's the winner.
Yeah, as you say, Sam, the standards is improving. Now that the guys have got used to the pace of the green and the lines on the rink.
Yep. So Jack's just asked if he's got 2 seconds. The answer was yes, so we might see him attacking this ball here. Is he going to just get the bull and nothing else? The answer is yes. What a bull. And very quickly, Jack Montgomery takes a 2-0 lead. A smashing bull. Like to keep me on my toes, Neil, with all these changes to lengths of jacks, etc. But
So
There
it
we
looks,
are.
looks like a shorter jack this time. Jacks went to the shorter spot, brought them up a couple of yards as well. Both players just running a wee bit further through than you'd expect. Good adjustment from Jack there.
Yeah, fair adjustment. Just a bit 18 inches short on the line. He's sticking with this side of the carpet. Also making a fair adjustment.
Very close this time.
Yep.
Yep, excellent ball from Reese that time. Jack getting up to have a look.
Play the back. Yeah, any side, Paul. You play that and where you can be in the wide side, it's fine.
So I've introduced the side cameras this week, Neil, in the hope that I might persuade my treasurer to buy his gimbals so that I can operate them for the desk. They are stationary at the moment. But, you know, you were here obviously when Ron By's podcast were here, and the equipment they had was fantastic, wasn't it? And you know, it's fair to say they're a couple of years along the process for us guys here, but it was magic to see how they operated. And
It was a big step up for what we've got, Sam. But I think it's impressive how we've managed to improve week on week.
yeah, we've had
Take the feedback back from the comments chats as well, and try to improve week on week for the equipment that we have, and improve on the visual and the sound as well.
Yep, Reese Notman picking up a nice 2 there, so it's on us even.
But it was great to see the Wrong Bias guys here and covering the PBA qualifiers and bringing what they're bringing to the game as well.
Oh, absolutely. You know, it's testament from these guys that, you know, we've all given it a try as well, and trying it up here in Scotland. The boys have been covering it for a couple of years now, and going from strength to strength, and now covering most of the PBA qualifiers, which I'm sure the World Bowls Tour appreciate as well. You know, it is the premium event in bowls, the holy grail, as I say, to get to Potters. And most of the qualifiers are now streamed, which is great. I know that there's other folks down in England as well testing it, maybe a bit further south. So, as I say, I think the sport deserves it.
And I think that obviously the success of the West Best Threes, we're looking at other formats as well that we can do to improve the game as well and make it more attractive to others.
Yeah, Reese has certainly found his line and length now, hasn't he? He's and about this. Yeah, as you say, different formats and different ideas, and that's what it's all about, trying to evolve and move the game forward. As you know, we see different sports like darts and stuff like that changing, and you know, Premier Leagues and stuff like that. So it's all, if you never try, you'll never know whether it's going to be a success or not. So
I've been moved on from when I started the game, Sam, when it was very much a case of it was grey trousers and white shirt and tie, and I think a lot of the young players now can't believe that you went out and played a sport and a shirt and tie and a blazer on.
yeah, absolutely.
That's the situation we were in at that time, and I know there's still quite a few clubs that believe in that sort of format, and that's great for them, but if it's a sport, I believe that we need to move on to the colour tops, the colour balls, the shorts, and make it more attractive for the young people. And that's the way we're going to improve the game. is to
Absolutely.
make it more attractive.
I remember when I first went to play county, you used to have to ask permission of the umpire to take your tie off to play the actual sport instead of,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, lots of them now are still travel shirt and tie, and I can understand a wee bit of that maybe, but it's certainly moved on and all for the better as far as I'm concerned. Oh, Jack just missing the line there, and it's going to be a costly end for him. 3 shots to Rhys Notman. So he's turned it around after that great strike in the first end by Jack, and he's now 5-2 in front as we go down the last.
As you see, Sam, it's very short, sharp format, and things can change very quickly.
Yep. I say this will be a crucial 2 points here for Team Orr in the context of the section. Want to keep themselves involved. They're currently 3-0 up in the pairs, so could be a quick 4 points to bring themselves back into the mix.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a very close fought thing at the end of the night, Sam. Another good ball from Rhys this time again. Cover in the back.
Yeah, we might just be conscious of the fact that Jack needs the full count to get a peel from it, so certainly trying to play an aggressive bull here just to get a pull on the white, but
It's a blade tight.
he's under, but that's that side of the carpet. He's got 2 bulls, so still an opportunity. You might just find Rhys will ignore the head and try and split those 2 bulls. Yep, certainly going wide. How's his temper? Oh, he doesn't want to catch the bull, you know. Oh dear. So now Jack does have a chance. By tapping it up a couple of turns, he might be more aggressive at this, because in the spot it might be 2 already.
I don't think he's got in again for just trying to draw a shot. He's got to try and take it to his back 2 bills.
Yep, he's standing in the back corner at the back of the head just now, dancing around, seeing what spot he needs to get that Jack in to make the full count. You can see in the wee top corner of the screen there is the 2 bulls to the right hand side at the back. So here we go. It's on its way. I'll tell you, he's not far away, you know. Is it going to get back to it? Oh my,
Through the hole.
great effort.
Through the hole.
Weight was perfect for it.
So that's a very good 4 points for Team Orr.
Yeah, they held on 3-2 in the pairs fixture as well, so brings everyone back in. If McCabe scores a couple of points here against Irvine, it's almost where we started at the start of the night, Neil.
Yep.
Be interesting. As I say, we'll wait on the scores coming through. But what we'll have now is a triples match. And it will be the same 2 teams that you've just saw. So it will be Team Caswell against Team Orr.
Looks as if it's 4 points for Team Irvine there as well, Sam.
Okay. I say we'll hang fire on that and wait on the scores and the doors coming through. We definitely know that Team Or has moved on to 13 points. That's the matches that we've just covered. But the boys are firing into their triples, so
Yeah, very quick.
we'll
getting
wait
started.
on the other scores before we.
So opening ball from Kieran. Here we've got an update from the stores now, Sam, from our president.
Yep, so you were right. Team Irvine did pick up 4 points, so they've now moved into the lead. Move on to 16 points. Just filtering about with the bottom of the screen here, just so that everything's in view. Okay. Johnny's also updating us on the MVP, so currently at the moment we have 4 players tied at the top, and that is Chris Caswell, Rhys Notman, Scott McInall and Brian Irvin. So those boys are all fighting it out to be the MVP. Just a wee bit short there for Jack on the forehand side. So he's fresh off the back of a good performance, Neil, on this rank. Just needs to settle in here again.
Just over a line.
Yeah, another wee opportunity here for Jack to get in. He's holding a couple at the moment. Oh. Well,
Yep.
it's in the mix now. Is it number 1? Just with the camera's been a wee bit further away from this, Neil, it looks as if these bills are a bit further away, but it's actually a decent bill. It's only about a foot.
Yeah, they're very, very close. Looks if 3 balls within maybe a foot.
So, John down the backhand for his Corey Fist. I'll tell you, he's picked a nice track. All in good temper. Yeah,
Could be. Yep.
it's a great build. Very good. And falling as well. So, Cole's just to play a yard over down the same side that John's just come down. He'll need to have just given it the yard because it will go. But down on his own bills. He was just lacking a bit of weight there. It just kind of drawing weight he was playing.
See what John does this time.
Yep, just needs another one in the head, I would say. You know, the bill does flip away, could be a couple of down. Yeah, he's playing down the blind side.
Yeah, down the other hand.
Oh, thinks it's a touch quick, but the bigger bite, he might just be okay.
Yeah, it might come to a good home.
Good weight, just missing the front, he's flicking away. You don't really want the weight there. Okay, okay, that's good. Still as worth his money with John's phone in, aye.
Still the same call, just trying to pop the ball away on the side. Oh, just over probably. Great effort. So it'll be one shot to Timor.
Again, the 3/4 jack. Good start there from Kieran. Certainly guys are certainly getting the pace of the green now and getting the right lines.
Okay, it's just a blade under his last. Gavin looking for a foot on his last build. Just gets inside that back, you know it's not bad.
He's ran over a wee bit, Sam, that was
Yep.
all. There's only one ball in it just now.
Well, Reese down a big track.
Yeah, Reese
Is
is
he-
very close this time.
Is he reaching? Yep, just shy.
Very good line, just 2 feet short.
Well, Jack, on your temper.
Still that 2 feet short. More pace this time.
Yep, all depends what he gets. Has he just overplayed it? Oh dear. I could see that halfway up happening. My oh my. Afraid it's part of the game, eh, Neil?
Yeah,
You could never legislate for those ones, unfortunately.
commonly known as a Shettleston draw.
Shettleston draw. I'm sure there's a few clubs out there that like to call it a draw of some sort, but aye, lots of folk like to say it evens itself out over a career, but
In a short format game, it's not
yep.
exactly handy.
What an effort this is. Oh, I'll tell you, it's a great effort, but he's gave Chris an opportunity again. He can now see the jack, so.
Very tight game in the other rink as well, with Brian Irvin picking up a win in the first end in the other triples. Loris couldn't rely on the shot.
Right, John will be looking to get in first here, try and take the shot away from Chris. Just needs to run. I think no matter, it's a smashing bull. Now, the boys are looking over this. I'm thinking the front plant there, as you can see.
Yeah, big discussion about this shot.
Yep. Plenty of chances, any contact in the front there. wonder what pace this one will come down at, Neil. Yep, pretty firm. But he's a blade down.
Yep. An opportunity for John here.
Yep. I think the boys might just cover the back. Jack Montgomery's ball is just about on the tee. So possibly could be 1 or 2 down if they do get the result. So John will just be looking to get as close to this back spot as possible. Yep. Boys are quite happy.
Probably covered the respot as well.
Yeah. Goes the other way, he's probably 1 down, but Chris certainly down the throat of it, all dependent on the result now. Oh, and he's caught the 2 and split away. So, 2 shots, so it's 3-0.
3-0 playing the last.
So Team Off certainly doing a wee bit of running here, Neil, to bring themselves back into it. Yep, Kieran Ward with a good starter as well.
2-1 to Team McCabe and other triples after 2 ends.
Okay. Yeah, very good end here by Kieran Ward. Well,
That's good, you draw one's excellent, mate, aren't you? There's very, very good.
I think Gavin's just looking to be up and beyond this here, give Chris as many opportunities as possible to score the 3 to try and tie the game, or maybe even a 4. Thought he wasn't short, but did just pull up a bit Jack high.
It certainly makes it very interesting getting into the last session, Sam.
Yeah, every team's
bit
still in
tight.
contention here, isn't they? If McCabe's managed to pick up a win against Irvine, you know, they're only 5 points down with 14 available in the last game. So, and again, if Orr manages to hold on to this score, then they'll overtake Caswell into second and only be a point behind Team Irvine. So, important 2 points for Irvine as well. If Irvine can score in the last end there and win that game, they might just break a couple of point advantage on the rest. But saying that, Laura's played an absolute honey on the other rink, so it's the beauty of the format. You know, it's great. Every ball is changeable, and
Ball just get chapped in.
Yep. So Chris is looking for a wee trail on this Jack here, or a wee chap line a ball, give himself a chance with the last one. Has he got the desired weight to hold that? Well,
He's just ducking under.
But gives him 2 on that wing if he can manage to get something across there. So I'm wondering whether John will just stay away for this head now and just try and cover the back, because they don't have any back position on the top side.
It certainly looks as if he's running deep anyway.
Yep. It's a sensible play. They don't have to go chasing anything now, but as I say, Chris will be looking to try and pull this jack a yard. Needs a contact of some sort to make a change. Well, Chris, you're going to get back to this. It's a good effort. Probably just a fraction quicker than what he was looking for, but he's managed to just hang on at the back of the rink. So
John just going deep again.
yeah, I think anything on this side of the carpet he's alright if he gets past this bull. And you can see just coming into shot. Yep, past that. Kind of splits them all. Might be an idea to get the shots difference, Neil, on this section, because that could be imperative by the end of the night. As Chris misses on the tight side, so that's certainly going to be 2 points, Team Ott.
Points for Team Ott. And it's looking reasonable for Team McCabe on the other rink.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be victory, or is it no? Brian Irvin's still got a bill to come, so McCabe's holding 2 at the moment.
That's going to the last ball and the other triple, Sam.
Yep. Well,
And Brian's got one ball to try and save the 2 points.
want to burn the end here, Neil. Obviously the viewers at home can't see it, but we'll try our best to bring it in commentary.
Brian's trying to take out Laura's ball. He's got caught in the guard, I think. No, just went right through the
Just
head.
away,
So
so
great 2 points for Team McCabe there.
yep, and just like that, it's all back in the melting pot again. As I say, John Orr picks up 2 valuable points. They'll move on to 15, and Team McCabe also pick up 2 points, and they'll move on to 11 points. So just like that, Neil, there's 4 points from top to toe.
Yep.
As we move into the
Moving
last round
into
of
the last
fixtures.
session.
All good. So it's all in the melting pot, folks. As I say, the teams will now move round and face the last opponents of the night that they've not played yet. My thanks to Neil McMonigal, who's stepped out of comms again. He'll be off to help Brian Elliott in the scoring booth, because it's getting all very tense, and back comes Johnny Ross.
Here's Johnny.
Good evening, Johnny. So you were sitting over by watching a bit of the action. It's getting all very tight and tense, isn't it, as we go into the last round of fixtures?
It is. I mean, it always looked on paper to be a very tight affair, and the quality of bowling's been very good on the other rinks I've been watching. I was doing some umpiring as well.
Very good. So, as I say, Team Orr will now play Team Irvine, and Team McCabe will play Team Caswell for the last group of 7 matches. And the first one that we'll bring you will be Orr and Ward against Pilley and Irvine in a pairs contest. The players just taking a wee breather, and they're also just checking over at the scoring hut to see the permutations and where everybody's sitting. As I said, there's only a few points now separating all 4 teams.
In a game or two, I'll just ask our scorer to send us the MVP standings. It was all tight going into that triples game. It's very warm tonight. A lot of them are drinking the bottles of water. Temperature outside's much warmer than it had been.
There's no rhyme or reason to it in here, Johnny. I think it's just this time of year as well, isn't it? You're trying to get the fine balance between cold and warm, and as I say, the temperature's fluctuating outdoors as well, so tough. But it's nice and warm inside the stadium, so as I say, they're taking a wee breather. We're actually just about on par probably time wise for, we probably predict roughly about an hour for each fixture, so an hour and 10, so we're probably just about there. We'll probably finish proceedings tonight about 10:30.
Yeah, I think the first set of matches I think I was involved was probably one of the longest. It was near 11 o'clock.
But you're very methodical, of course, Jonathan, and as much as your commentary you give the rundown of each bowl, you're very much like that on the carpet, so
that's just an age thing.
with age comes experience, as I say.
But no, the players have played their games swiftly. There's not been too many discussions on the green. Players are just starting to move now. And how are the viewers finding the camera angles for the new cameras? Your comments would be appreciated. I know one of the cameras at the moment has got a slight panoramic view compared to the other, but that's due to one of the makes of the cameras we have.
It's actually due to the make that I'm trying to persuade the treasurer to buy his gimbals, Johnny.
Are you?
Slowly but surely I'm eating away, and I'm getting there. Each week I've managed to make a wee improvement and say, but see if I just had that. So you never know, but the time finals day comes round, I might have some gimbals that'll operate everything.
As president, I'll try and twist the treasurer's arm. He's sitting at the back there somewhere.
He'll probably be sitting in the main hall listening to what I'm saying and saying he can go and get stuffed. I'm not buying anything.
That's his usual response.
But you don't try, you don't get. As I say, we've obviously been very well supported in terms of sponsors for the event. Sponsors in the bottom right hand corner. We're indebted to them for the contribution to make all this possible. It's been a big task to get it all going, and I think we've done ourselves justice. I think it's been very well done, and a pat on the back to all the volunteers and helpers, as I say, as well as the sponsors who have helped us out and made it all possible. It's been great. So
I mean, it's totally new to all of us, and we haven't practiced the tournament with this technology either, so we've learnt on our way, and I think it's run smoothly as best as possible.
Yep.
And each week you've made that small change, and we will make more changes if it suits the greater majority. So as we keep saying, your positive comments would be much appreciated, or positive criticism.
I'm always open to that, as you know, Johnny.
So here we have Kieran Ward leading off for John Orr. So they've had plenty of game time on the carpet, and this shown with Kieran's first ball.
Yeah, I was saying that to Neil. The standard has got better as the nights went on. There's been some really, really good bowls played. Not just on the show rink, but you can see across the carpet. It's been very good standard.
Certainly has. Rink 4, there's been some very good games. And the This is Chris Pilley. Pick the line out, just short of weight.
Somebody's asking what's the price of the cameras you want. It's not the price of the cameras, to be fair. I'm quite satisfied with the cameras we've got. I mean, we can always do better, but the gimbals come in roughly about £200 a pop, so for two of them I'm looking about 400 quid, so that's what we're asking the treasurer for. But
So Kieran's trying to turn that jack high ball of his own away, but I don't think Chris Pilley has taken advantage, has he?
oh, what an effort on the line.
Yeah,
Just
two great lines.
about 18 inches, 2 feet short.
So I think it's first one in here. Will he play the backhand to rest the jack high ball, or will he play his forehand to try and tuck that jack round?
Yeah, I think it's got to be forehand, Johnny. You don't want to turn that ball that's just shy on its running surface. Turning that down would be. But then, what do I know, as John proves me wrong?
Just I think he's been playing this side more often, so
Yep.
he's maybe more confident. But there
Yep.
was that danger, as you say, Sammy, but he is confident.
Yep. Just over.
Well, he did want to be up to take the catch away. Now Brian, or Aina as he's sometimes called, he played this hand excellently in the game I had watched.
Yep, I'll tell you, if he's got the weight here, he's not far away. Has he got the temper? It's all his own in the front.
Oh, nearly flopped the ball.
His line was perfect, he was just lacking that couple of feet, wasn't he?
Yep.
Right, John just needs to drop a couple of feet off his last. Line looks about right again.
I think he's fallen into that wee hole that everybody else has fallen into.
Yeah, but I'll tell you that'll not make it easier for Brian. He's certainly
Yeah, that stopped that shot.
trapped it.
He's looking to turn bowls here. It's a question of which bowl he wants.
Yep. Well, on his temper and about his work.
That
He
was
was-
something. Oh, he's pushed the ball out.
I'll tell you, you might have just guaranteed second with that. Yep. So, got his desired result because he thought he was just turning that over. But it will be 1 to Oran Ward after the first end.
I've just noticed our treasurer is now marking the game beside us, so maybe if we speak up louder, he'll hear us.
Super.
Yeah, another good start from Kieran. Once again, it's leaving the catch. And Chris Pilley. Julie obliges, playing the backhand. Just trying to arrest that bowler, turn the jack.
Yeah, on good temper. I think he's just slightly over. Yeah.
He was
that's
short
what's
the
been-
last end, so he was probably making sure he wasn't short this time, especially with that catch.
Pull that.
Kieran doesn't like this one.
Well. Oh, wait again. Chris, have you dropped anything to get back to it? Decent effort.
Yeah, just keen. It's 2 back bulls though.
Pan that out, yeah, just so we can see the 2 bulls.
May come into play if Brian decides to go for the bear jack. So does John try and draw front or back toucher, or does he cover?
I think he's just got to try and get another one close just now. Tell you, he's not bad if he just runs.
Well, that
But
might just make Brian's mind up.
yeah, there was a wee sigh there for John. He slightly made it wider.
So in either hand now, could play the my forehand, lift jack or rest the bulls on the inside. Yeah, doing as I say, going for that shot in the forehand.
Is he going to get down? Nope. Didn't disturb anything either, so
The respot rule makes it quite difficult with a few bulls on the green, or a few bulls to play. Which spot do you cover? And he's covered the.
just give another angle there just so we can see.
Yeah.
John's bill did just reach round that spot, so
Yeah, he's got the spot on the.
I think he's got to change his
the right
hand if he's
side of
going
the
to.
screen.
Call for Chris is just a draw.
Oh, missed delivery there.
He's going again, he said. Certainly closer. Certainly closer. Yep. Oh, he's
And
pinged
he's
it.
got it. Has John Orr's last bull come to the help here?
Oh. As the dust settles, they're not 100% sure.
Yeah, its umpire's been called. So Neil's come out of the commentary box and resuming his umpire duties.
Yep, Brian's in
And,
the ditch there.
Yeah, it was a great conversion from Brian. Wee bit unlucky to get it to that side, I suppose. But any changes welcome. I thought when he got the jack he might have stayed reasonably near with it.
Don't think Neil's got the right equipment for the old job. Didn't realise you needed the old strings, so regardless, it was a good build with Brian. Even if he doesn't make the shot, it's only 1 down when it was potentially 3, so
Yeah, that's a huge change in the.
certainly keeps himself in. I was hearing that there's a power play in action by Jack Montgomery against Kyle McCabe. Kyle McCabe's currently 3-1 up.
And Neil's coming with the bullet measure, something you don't see too often. And that bullet measure, there's it's a more accurate one for the strings. Sometimes there's adjustable, there's plastic pointers at the end of a string where people adjust, but this one is a heavy-ended pointer and a little wheel to adjust the length of the string.
Hey Johnny, there could be an important game over there with that power play in operation. There's 1 bill to come for Jack Montgomery, 3-1 down. But he's got last bill in hand. He's got a wee chance with Bull or Jack. So while we're measuring here, we'll let you know how that goes. Oh, and just
Oh,
like
he's
that,
got it.
Johnny, Jack Montgomery has got a result. It's all just depending whether it's 2 or 3.
I've just seen in rink 1, Scott McConnell has driven the jack, it's bounced off the ditch and has come up the green about 6-7 yards. So he's given the... Well, it's a bowl to come. Both players have to draw to a 7-yard jack. So John Orr collected the shot in the measure.
Yep, so back to this one. It's now Oran Ward 2-0 up as we play the last end.
Good start again from Kieran.
Yeah, he's been very steady this game, hasn't he?
Been very steady but weight. The first game he was getting his 9 all the time. This game he's just sitting jack high, just giving a little catch for his opponents.
Yep, Ross Peacock asking if it's East Kilbride versus Blantyre. It sure is in this round of fixtures to finish off the night. And McCabe versus Carswell. I think first blood was drawn by Scott McConnell over on the singles against Rhys Notman. So I think Team Irvine have scored 2 points there, but I'm only hoping that they marked the right side of the scoreboard this time, so I'll hang fire and we'll wait on the real results coming through, but we try our best to bring you all the results live, but until it's in the bottom of your screen, it counts for nothing. Right, Chris, I think he's just over adjusted slightly, but giving Brian a wee chance.
Yeah. John needs another one in. Maybe just drawn to Kieran's ball.
So to confirm the result of that measure, when I was talking about Jack Montgomery's game, he did make the big change. He got the 3 shots, which a power play meant it won 7-3, so that was a big turnaround there for 3-1 down playing the last. So an important 2 points for Team Carswell.
Aye, can Brian lift the green ball up once?
Just needs to hurry to get back, because he's not bad.
The main thing is to get the shot, and he has.
Yep.
It's forced John to change.
Yep.
Can draw to the jack, or touch it for 2.
He's tracked it alright. Is he just too quick at it?
Click of the fingers.
Oh, he's not too... Is it?
Falls, he's got it.
Ocha!
Oh,
Great ball.
Yeah, Brian's looking to face that last ball of John off for 2, or turn the jack back to his ball the yard behind it.
Yeah, Chris is saying the inside edge of the last ball played.
Looking to get the 2
Get
balls
the
out.
green one away as well.
Yeah, he's playing the firmer shot.
So, Team Orr pick up the points there. Jack Montgomery was asking there, did I say that his bill was a fluke? I didn't know, I just said it was a big bill in the context of the night. Okay. So we're now moving on to a singles match, Johnny. We're going to have Sean McCabe against Gavin Campbell.
Both playing with green balls.
I think Sean's been waiting for this day for a wee while, so we'll see how he performs on the stream.
He's just walking by and giving a laugh. Right, they're just tossing the coin to see who goes first. So, Sean, as predicted, play a long jack against Gavin Campbell. And predictably again, it's forehand. Just gives a thumbs up to see whether he could throw the player's ball. And it's not a bad one.
Yeah, that's a
an
good
excellent
starter.
start.
Very good. Okay, so it's all tight at the top, Johnny. We have Chris Caswell moving on to 18 points. Brian Irvin also in 18 points. And just right behind them is Team Orr on 17. You want to run us through the shots difference, Johnny? Just while it's as
Yeah.
tight as it is.
All very tight as well.
'Kay.
And Chris Carswell's team have a shot difference of 6 shots, and Brian Irvin has a difference of 5, and John Orr has a difference of 5 as well. So the top 3, it's only 1 shot between them.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, we did expect this to be a tight section.
But even on the shots difference, you know, there's not been a runaway big margin victory in any of the sort of individual matches. It's all been very closely fought and contested. And when you look at Team McCabe obviously being, 7 points behind, but they've only got a shot difference of -16 in the contest. As many ends been played, it's, you know, they're hanging in well and probably just been unfortunate. Probably 1 or 2 results going the wrong way. That's, let's say, obviously if Kyle had hung on in that last singles against Jack Montgomery, they'd thrown them back into the mix a wee bit. But a Super Bowl by Jack Montgomery came up and said that I said it was a fluke on commentary. I don't believe I did say it was a fluke, but I'll need to watch. I need to get the VAR out and see if I did say that. But I don't think. I think I just said it was a big bull in the context of the match, which is proven it is. You know.
We're on the wrong side of the city for VARs.
Well, that's controversial, and I'll leave that argument to you. I'll not get involved. Now, Gavin. Just slightly over.
That's a better attempt.
Yep. And it's going to be a great start for Sean. He's going to pick up 2 shots.
So Sean will be playing a long jack again, I assume. Yep. Young J.B. Freeman puts it on the tee.
So he's not showing any signs of flagging at this stage of proceedings, is Sean, for being the oldest competitor and playing this morning at 10 o'clock. He's still lighting these long length whites. And playing some decent stuff into the bargain, Johnny.
Yeah, he certainly does. So, just went heavy there. Leave the door open for Gavin. Let's see what Gavin can do. He needs to respond this end. It's not a bad shot.
Yeah, 18 inches of running, he's pretty good. He's getting right round the back of that, but
Just might put Sean off that backhand. Yeah, he's shaping up for the backhand.
well, Sean, are you going to miss the bull? Well, he has, but still carrying a wee bit of weight. He's too keen to get to it.
Doesn't want to move his own short ball, so he just wants to slip it.
Yep, just keeping that on the top side. He's pretty good, isn't he?
Doesn't want
Oh.
right beside the jack either, leaving it jack high.
Oh,
That's okay.
it's not bad yet.
Aye, Sean might be tempted to play the forehand. I think he should have played the forehand of the second ball on the draw, but he's the man that's throwing it. He's playing the forehand.
Well, certainly held it with enough green. I'll tell you what, Johnny,
It's no bad.
he's no bad at all, you know.
This could be a great ball here. Oh, Sean.
What an effort that is.
Ah. Jamie's just going to indicate if you like.
Yep, he has made it in. Will Gavin just try and pick a gap between these two bulls to champ lie the bull away?
Yep.
Well, if he's got enough temper on this, he's very close. Yeah. Down and out. Oh,
he just
dearie me.
grazed it.
I thought he was perfect there, Johnny. What an effort.
Well, the good thing about the singles is it's got 4 ends instead of the 3 in the pairs and the triples. So Gavin has a chance to come back. Sean's leading 3-0. So 2 twos would be suffice for Gavin to sneak a win.
It just shows you only need 1 out of 3 to be good, don't you? It's getting a bit more animated here. There's calls all over the green as well, Johnny. People getting excited. And rightly so. Well, Sean just a wee bit cheery again. Just over the yard through it.
Now, Gavin, you must count close, I think. Give yourself a chance.
Track's decent.
And he has.
Yep, that's a great opener.
Yeah, super opener.
Well played.
Gavin's ball just fell. So I don't know, it gives him more of a catch. Gives Sean more of a catch. What an effort.
Yeah, it's not bad, but still a wee 2 feet probably for Gavin to add.
He's in the area. Depends how he lies. I think Sean will draw. I don't know whether he would be tempted to hit the 2 balls off the green or get his own ball or Gavin's ball under the
Well,
jack. Yeah, he's
To
playing
answer
the
your
attacking
question,
shot.
he's went for it. I'll tell you, he might just bang this front one. Oh, the two of them are away.
Got the two of them.
Super Bull. He's maxing everything here.
That must be his couple of games skipping for the seniors. Knocked the confidence out of Gavin, but
Yep, we still get a chance here though if he gets a win to go down the last end. Line's decent enough.
yeah, we've seen that against Ricky Taylor earlier in the week, or one of the Mondays, where Ricky played two great bowls, only for the skip to knock
Wow.
his two bowls off, and all he had to do was replicate his bowl with that extra pressure. He didn't make it, just like Gavin there.
It ended up 2 shots, Johnny, so it's now 5-0. It could be an incredible set of 2 fixtures here for Team McCabe, because they're currently 3-0 up in the pairs game as well. So Team Caswell are under a bit of pressure here to keep in touch with the top of the table.
Carswell already played their playoff, or power play, so Gavin can't play it at all in this game. But as we pointed out earlier, the shot difference is very tight, so Gavin will be looking to
Yeah, be looking to
keep
score
this game tight.
as many as possible here, won't he, to try and minimise the damage, because they say the pair are currently 3-0 down and Gavin's 5-0 down, so they'll be both looking to score in their last ends, obviously. And the pairs have still got an opportunity there to get a result. Sean's went a bit wayward. Yep. Gavin doesn't look too bad again here, so he's in for a pair.
And just looking at the McCabe v Carswell, I don't think I have a chance of getting a 3 at all.
Well, Sean,
He just crept in, has he?
I think he maybe still be 2 down. 1 maybe 2 is a call for the market. Yep, Gavin's not too bad here again either, so this could be huge in terms of their shots difference.
Yeah. Much needed score, but I feel like Carswell lost a 3 or a 4 in his pairs game.
Yeah, so that's big, isn't it? Losing a 6-0 there. Well,
So Team McCabe has stopped the Carswell team in this round of matches making any progress, so we'll just wait to see how the other teams.
yep, or against Irvine now to see who'll be leading going into the second last round of fixtures. And that will be the next match that we're bringing. It'll be a huge singles clash between John Orr and Brian Irvine. So they're just finishing off their current matches and we'll get the scores as quickly as possible. But this one's going right to the wire, folks.
last ball of the single has just been thrown. And East Kilbride pick up 2, and they win that singles game against Blantyre, 5 shots to 1.
Looks as if Blantyre have won the pairs though, so that could be on us even, 2 points apiece over there, but as again, we will wait for the official scores to come through to us, so we know where we're standing. But
I think you'll see all the players gathered around this TV screen, checking the scores and shot difference. There's Brian Irvin over.
there's still 6 at this stage of proceedings, still 6 points available for each team, so we enter the last round of singles and pairs, which will then be followed by triples. So there's 3 matches for each team to score 6 points, so it's certainly live still for 3 teams. Unfortunately, McCabe's just ever so slightly out of the reckoning, I believe.
Right, so Brian has now sent me the latest scores, and if I can get my eyes working, Brian Irvin's team is on 20 points with a shot difference of 6, and we have John Orr's team who's now crept up to 19 points with a shot difference of 4, so only 2 shots between those two, the top 2, and Chris Carswell's team has slipped up a little bit and is on 18 points with a -3 shot difference, and Laura McCabe, Sean and Kyle's team have took an excellent round of points there to go to 15 points with a shot difference of -7.
I'm saying they're slightly out of it. If they go 3 final victories, Johnny, they could force themselves into the reckoning here, because there's 6 points available. But I suppose Irvin and Orr, between them, there'll be points scored there, so it's a tremendous effort by McCabe to try and fire himself back in, but he might just run out of games here. So still a 3-team shootout with only 2 points separating the top 3 teams.
Here in this singles game, we have the top 2 playing each other. Got John Orr against Brian Irvin, both very, very accomplished players for both Scotland and themselves. And it's a long night, so I don't know whether it'll play its part in this game.
Imagine if anything else, adrenaline will get you through at this point with it being so tight at the top. I know there was still cries for him over in rank 5 in the previous game for Brian Irvin, so he's focused on the job in hand, he knows what's required. I'm expecting this to be a great tussle. John just looking to rest in here for a pair.
Yeah, he sits Brian's ball,
Yep,
and he has.
that's enough. So this early on, it's a big bull. And it's on its way. He's just nipped that line, Johnny, and it's unforgiving just at that.
Yeah, it's a fine line.
Yep.
Now the mat is out, but Brian had been playing this backhand very well from what I had seen. I was away for 1 round of games, but
So John Orr picks up a pair to go down the second end.
Right. What's Brian's response?
Just needs to run. Yeah, just ended up real high, really.
It's a new sort of length, this. Nobody's been playing them at in sort of like a no man's land area.
Yep. Suiting John just now, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's counting.
Well, oh, good temper, Brian. He's just slightly quicker.
Well, he's turned his
Well.
goal in. Is it enough? Marker Lennon Hamilton has set it to measure. That's our famous quote from our scorer, Brian Early.
Well, John, all in temper because you're not bad online.
He's getting back. Oh.
No, and he's probably just guaranteed the shot now.
Well, it fell away, Sam, so...
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
We'll see Brian changing over, probably onto the forehand side now. Big sweeping hand. And he just needs to run.
Yeah, he's got the weight all right.
Just doesn't want
Doesn't
any
move the
movement on
jack.
that.
Yeah, he gets
Two shots, so just like that, we're all square.
And I'm glad our avid viewer, Kevin Bain, was listening to my commentary. He's picked me up on my little saying for a jack in an unusual position. Jack and Matt. I usually call it no man's land.
Yep, Brian immediately changes the length of the white and he's played an absolute honey with his first bill. Super start.
It's a fantastic start.
Team Blantyre also take a lead in the pairs fixture there on rank 1. It's 2-0 currently. Stevie Bothwick's asking how much the markers get paid. In old money it's 2 cans of Coca-Cola and a packet of ready salted. But in all seriousness, the boys have been fantastic every week. They've been out there supporting us.
Yeah, without these guys, we couldn't run the tournament.
Yep.
And there's been plenty of volunteers.
Yep, they'll get a special mention in finals day, the boys and girls who have helped out.
Yeah, good try from John, but
Yep.
it hasn't helped his cause, just falling short.
Brian just swapped over. Certainly down a decent track if he's pushed it, but I'm not so sure it's running. Yeah, he just left it. Now it's decision time. What will you see John playing here? Do you think he'll play big weight?
Well, there's 2 ends left. If he loses the one shot, he'll have last ball in the last end.
But the thing is, Brian's not even beat John's short one, so even if he clears all 3 out, John's going to score. So while you might have been, thinking, I'm in danger of losing another one if I miss by taking my ball out, he's not got that danger, so I think we might see him playing a
John's
bit of weight.
only 2 bowls with
Yep.
of getting second shot.
Well, certainly big weight, and he's in his area. What's he getting? And the answer is he's
He's
getting
cut it to
1 away.
It was all about confidence. All he had to do was beat his own bowl to get second.
Yep, but
Or, as you say, attempt the shot to get rid of the 3 bowls.
I think the percentage play was what he played, so he keeps himself firmly in the mix as Brian Irvine takes a 3-2 lead going down the last end of this crucial singles encounter.
And crucially, John has the last bowl.
Well, John, Brian's left you a wee bit of room here. How's your response? He's just through it. The big weight in the last end.
Yeah, not just put off his weight a wee bit, but he should be used to it. These players are used to driving and drawing. Good thing is, it's a back bowl, and
So the power plays are coming out to play now, Johnny. There's one for Team McCabe and their pairs in fixture, but more crucially, there's one here by Team Orr in the pairs. They trail 2-1. Going down the last end, so they're just looking to score. So lots of things to keep an eye on here.
right, has John lost the weight?
He's not, you know, and he's not even
dear.
get second shot either. So
Right, does Brian want to get
too close
too
to
close
it, yeah,
if he leaves
with
a
all
jack
the
high bowl?
back position. And I'll tell you, on the line, just sticking around there might not be the worst play. Yeah, that makes his mind up, he said. He's definitely going to have to draw his cell out of this one.
Well, they're both aware of the scores.
Yep.
So
As I say, with the power play being in operation by Team Orr over in rank number 1.
I think he has to draw.
Yeah,
Get the easy. Well, it looks easy to draw.
Yep.
Guarantee the point. That's what he's trying.
tell you, he's all over the track, Johnny, and weight doesn't look too bad.
Great ball here. Yeah, well played.
Yep, just too much room at the end there, so that's one shot to
Honours
John
even.
Ott, so it's honours even, and it's a tied match. So I'm going to try, Johnny,
Get this camera over into rink 1.
get this camera over.
Well, it's quite loose at the moment. Kieran's laying 2 shots, but the nearest ball's 3 or 4 feet. And Chris Pillett pulled up well short. And the second ball he's went just over the weight. Don't think he's come in for shot. So it's between Rhys Notman and Scott McAnall with 2 balls each to see who can secure the shot. And as you can see, just in the
Trying my best once I get that out the road.
hope you've all turned your heads 180 degrees.
Everybody will be sitting in their living rooms going, what's he doing here?
All these creaks in the neck.
Well,
Uh,
there we are, we can at least bring it the head.
and
To it.
Rhys just went through the head by 2 or 3 yards there. It's not
No,
what
so
he wanted.
McAnall's got 2 balls against Reese's 1 and still a good bit to draw. I say Reese only needs a 1. But McAnall playing the big ditch side.
Plenty
Oh,
of
next
shouting
it.
here from wee Chris.
Yep,
And he's in.
yep,
Yeah,
that's the winner.
So it's
So, mine goes quite deceiving because it looks as if it's past it, but it's not. It's just a bull past Jack Kite. So Reese just looking to draw the shot here. Okay,
Kieran's asked Rhys to draw. He's got a side ball to draw off.
all in temper because it will get back.
Stalking it.
This is a big
Stalking
effort.
it.
Is he going to reach?
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, the boys are happy with that one. That's a winner. So currently at 2-1 down, holding 1, net 2 with the power play. It's a huge bill. What's Scott planning to play? Does he draw it off or does he change his hand and play the other side and try and run that blue bill away, Johnny?
I think he's looked at the backhand, run the ball off. If he's
Yep.
tight, he may pick the jack up.
Yep, he's got the
He's got all this.
he's got the
balls
spot
to
over in the
right-hand
corner,
side.
isn't he? I think that's the right call. Big weight on its way.
Oh,
What a bull.
And
What a bull with Scott McInall, and that seals 2 points for Team Irvine. That's huge in terms of the scoreboard for tonight, folks.
two great pressure bowls there, one from Reese and one from Scott. Fantastic drive there.
Well, the Abacuses are out at the scoring tent, because this will be huge now to see.
Well, that's the knife maths. That puts them, what, 3 points ahead? No. 3 points ahead. Over Timor.
But it all depends what Caswell did against McCabe there, because if it's 4 points to Caswell, it could be 1 point in it, with a huge singles tussle to come. So, as expected, everybody's right round about this about the TV looking at the
That's-
scores.
I mean, if it's 3 points, that's obviously Timor out of it. So much in that ball from Scott McInall, wasn't it?
Yep. Well. The last match we will bring you will be McCabe versus Caswell in the triples. As I said, we're just waiting and seeing how Caswell got on in these two fixtures against McCabe there. So I've asked the question, it's not officially came through, but Sean McCabe says they've lost both matches there. So by my reckoning, we're going to have Caswell on 22 points, Irvine on 23, and Orr on 20. So you might be right that Orr has just played himself out of it with that one bull.
But they can make a big difference
Yep,
to
it
the
could
final
be.
result.
Of course they can. They play Irvine in the last fixture, so let's just wait on it coming through officially before we see what's happening.
So we'll try and update you every end for both games. Just still waiting on the scores. And if I see him on his phone, just wish Danny Wren would stop talking to him. And we have the results now. So Team Irvine on 23, with a shot difference of 8. Now in the hunt now is Chris Carswell's 22 points with a shot difference of 3. And out of the equation now, after that tremendous ball from Scott McInall, is John Orr's on 20 points. And bringing up the rear is Sean McCabe's triple with 15 points.
I'm getting that excited, Johnny. I've not changed any of the scores yet, but we'll go now.
So, still on a cliff's edge here. Good start for Jack. And they've changed the formation in the McCabe triple. See Laura skipping now. I think Carl was skipping earlier, wasn't he? And Sean's played a great ball.
So, Two teams in contention to win the night. It has guaranteed that Team Hamilton will qualify as the highest runners up.
Yeah.
So they've made finals day. Congratulations to them. Means that I'll be looking for 2 new markers for the finals day.
Yeah, the young boys been helping us out.
But good on them, a good points tally that lots of teams have tried to for the teams to try and shoot at, and lots of teams have tried and failed, so well done to them. Well,
Yeah, a bit of tension in this game.
there's been a change of formation as well for
That's what I
Caswell.
was saying as you were typing up the scores.
Sorry, were you saying that as I thought I heard you saying McCabe's changed their formation, but the Caswell team have as well, because I'm positive Chris was skipping one of the fixtures earlier.
I don't know, I'd seen Gavin earlier.
Yeah, he was the first skip up,
Right.
and then I think they changed to Chris. I might be totally wrong. There's that much going on, Johnny, that you get a bit delirious at 10:15 at night, but nevertheless, enthralling stuff. Graham saying, when do you want to do the shoot, the photo shoot for the best runners up? Blazers and ties. Graham, you know me. Well, big effort.
Well, Jack
Oh,
sprung.
it's massive. Jack's down in the corner.
You could maybe Photoshop one of Graham McDougall's pictures when he has a permed hair. Not sure how many years ago that was now.
On his hockey day once.
I think he was doing a cannon and ball impersonation.
Yeah, so Laura's a big effort down here.
This is some effort.
Just
Some
coming into
effort,
view now.
this.
Oh, that's the
Oh,
winner.
great goal.
I think I might as well just taking that side view out. Just showing how the land lies.
Decision time. Is it draw or drive the ball off?
You play it half and you leave it again. What do you think? Up to you. Try and bet that. I think you beat it, mate. 1-down's not disaster either.
Good call from Chris.
Two seconds there, but I just draw off as the call. Certainly out in the wide track.
Will he
Tell
stay
you
on?
what. Tell you what.
Will he stay on?
Tell you what. Oh, what a
Oh,
bull.
Fantastic.
What
goal.
a bull. Now, Laura. Just to turn his in as a call. What a bill that is. Gavin Campbell under pressure, knowing the need to win to have any chance. And he draws a knocker right to the side of the ditch.
Now Laura.
But-
She's chasing it.
The McCabe's are calling this on.
She got her own.
Oh, just shy of pace probably beat her. But after the first end, it's Team Caswell that score.
Two fantastic balls from Gavin.
Yep.
One to open it up, and the second one to draw to the edge of the ditch. That could be the ball that wins it for them. I think John Orr's team picked up a few, but we'll confirm that. They're waiting on a measure. And meanwhile, Jack gets a decent ball behind. Obviously they want to draw closer, but it's better being there than short.
Well, Sean, are you going to reach? You were all over the line there. Yeah, Jack slightly trimmed the line. but if his weight's decent, he'll be far away.
Well, he's in the area.
Yep. So we're here and there's a power play over on rink 4 by Team Irvine. They currently trail 1-0 after the first end of their triples encounter, and they've opted to play their power play there, so we'll try and keep you up to date with that. As Chris is not too bad here at all. It's a decent build.
Calls of shy, but he wasn't shy. He was
Yep.
just tight.
So
Now Kyle. Nice draw for Cal.
well, certainly aired it enough. Was he giving it time? No, just too keen.
Yeah, well the mat's pulled right out. It's quite a short jack. And it's just caught Kyle out.
Chris is saying that he's not gave him the height. Dig looks great as well. But I'll tell you, it's in the mix.
Now, will they play a running shot at some stage? Will it be Kyle or Laura? Kyle's asking the question. Does he go for the jack?
Okay.
Yeah. Laura's given the approval.
Well, it's on its way. Slightly under, but
Oh, he's took his back
and
ball
he's
off.
taken his back one away as well. So pressure on Laura now. Caswell sitting great position. Holding 3 and get the best back. You can see just at the bottom of your screen there, that's the best back one.
What do you do?
Don't know, you're either damned or you don't. It's still, I mean, the way Laura's played tonight, she's played pretty decent. There's still lots of room there for her, because if she's a blade down, she rests the ball off. Gavin's playing on the other side to Chris, but tell you, runs this, he's close, but yeah,
I think Laura will run this.
big
Steer her
pressure, you think?
down. I think she'll draw just to rest the pack on the inside on the forehand.
I would think so.
She played a cracking running ball in the singles, but that's forehand with weight.
Jack Montgomery's playing the devil at the back of the rink there, covering the camera. He might want to cover his eyes if Laura draws a shot here. All in good weight. Is she going to just get back? Oh, she's just travelling. But
If the mat out, it does tend to hang off.
Yep.
If I was drawing, I would have drawn the other hand, but
yeah, I'm surprised that she hasn't played the other side, because you can rest off of them as well.
yeah, there's a wee pocket there, as Chris showed you. And if Gavin blocks this backhand, she will definitely play it.
Well, oh,
That's not a bad ball,
that's
actually.
a good ball.
I think Gavin's got best back, hasn't he?
I think the shot's just the forehand just slightly over the weight. They've got two balls just, 2 feet past. But
Yeah, I think it's best having a look, and
Yep.
she is. It's all
Yep.
tense.
it's all go. As I say, the power plays in action for Team Irvine. Currently probably 1 against on the head. Jono playing his first delivery at the end. He's not too bad, So, big couple of bills to come for Brian Irvine. Still got 7-8 inches there, Johnny, to draw the first shot.
Yeah, and John's ball's actually
Helping.
just behind Jack High.
So, I'm going to predict that this is important 2 balls coming up here. One for Laura and one for Brian Irvine.
Brian just went held by.
Well, Laura, on its way.
Shouts of
I'll tell you, she's not bad.
she's definitely
Is she
in,
going to
saving.
wriggle
She'll
in the
fall off
back?
The ball's in.
And then, oh,
Shouts of second.
yep. Big bull by Laura. That was 5 against there, and it keeps it very interesting going down the last.
So, Chris Croswell takes a slender 2-0 lead into the last 10. That was a fantastic ball from Laura. Otherwise, this tie could have been well and truly over.
Yeah, great start, Jack Montgomery. So, Team Irvine have 1 bill remaining here. There's a few against.
And they're big trouble.
And they're playing their power play. Already 1-0 down.
And they're playing this forehand.
It's on its way.
No.
So, it's 3 shots to John Orr. So they're going to be going down the last 4-0 behind. So as things stand, Caswell is qualifying with 1 end to go. But
What an end from Jack to play this stage.
yep, very good.
So
It can
they'll be
all
hoping-
change in a matter of minutes. So a two here from McCabe's, and it's
Shot difference,
Oh.
isn't it?
yep. Well, he's going to take his anyway, is he? No.
That's a ball wasted, I feel. More balls in the head, Laura needs. So Gavin's asked Chris just to draw to the edge of the ditch.
Yeah, he's right down and about the head here. I think he was just not convinced in what to play, but
He was
it's,
asked to go round the back,
Yeah.
but by throwing short, he's nearly drawn another shot. He has. Meanwhile, Blantyre have started very well. Young Pully's got a back toucher.
Kyle's through 1 wide, but does it hang on at the back of the rink? The answer is yes. So still all in the balance, Johnny. 1 big bull here by McCabe could turn things back in the favour of Team Irvine, and it would all be down to shots, but I just don't know where to look. Both rinks going at it down the last end.
McCabe's need to get that jack towards the ditch.
Yep. Chris trying to cover the last bull, and he's very good.
Be a bonus if he turned it in.
Yep. Down there tight there. Well, big weight by Kyle. Oh, and I'll tell you, it must have spliffed it. Fine margins.
The head's not sitting great for Irvine. He's now on the 1.
He's
Yep.
holding 1, but no prospect of making 4 as things stand just now, I don't think.
I think we
Currently
need to chop one of the balls away. Oh, he's short.
Yep.
Yeah, good ball from Gavin.
Maybe
Goal's
just
only 1 shot. Try and squeeze that jack towards Kyle's at the back.
yeah, I think
Hope
Laura will
Owen
be
Bowles follows through with it somehow.
aggressive off the forehand side.
It's probably better coming off the short bull to create that angle.
Yep.
Short bull follows with the jack. I think that's Brian Irvin's only hope for the McCabe's, I think.
Well, Laura's defied us by playing the other side. I'll tell you, she's very close. Oh, just off the front end. But she's gave herself a chance with the last bull. Let's open things up.
Brian's in all sorts of trouble.
Yep, he's talking about trying to play plants now, so... Well, Brian's first delivery's on its way. Well,
Very good one. Brian has just taken one ball out to lie 2.
this is all still in the melting pot, Johnny, because it could come down to shots if Laura was to manage to get a pair out of this.
I think they're all sort of waiting to see who throws first, and John is throwing an absolute belter here. Drops his
Yeah,
balls in.
it's going to take something of a miracle to get as many of the team or balls out the head as
Yeah,
Brian needs to score 4, so I think his only hope is
from the
Laura here and Team McCabe to score a pair.
So Gavin has decided to drive Kyle's back ball off, so Laura cannot get a
Yep.
2.
That would make sense, wouldn't it?
I'm not sure you can see it on your screen at the
Yep.
moment.
I'll try and get a wee angle on that. Well, it's on its way.
Try to
So
get
as
that
you can
orange
see,
ball.
the orange and white bills hanging on the back. That's what Laura's looking to trail the jack back to. Oh, what's happened
So
there?
close from Brian.
Brian nearly played an absolute bomb, but he scored 3. So
The only way
it is all on this. It's Laura McCabe to pull the jack to the ditch for a pair, and
Yeah.
then we're talking about shots, Johnny.
and that was important for Brian to get the shots.
Yep. So here we go.
She's saying she's
She's
tighter.
tighter. It's not going to hang on.
Oh, it's just missed.
Just like that, it's Team Caswell who have overtaken Team Irvin in the last round of fixtures.
That was
They move on to 24 points. What a night, Johnny.
So tight that. That
Yep.
must be the tightest, is it?
Caswell on 24, Irvin 23, Orr on 20. Wow, what a night, as expected. Teams Caswell will now move into finals day on the 16th of December. They'll join. Shall we run down a list of the teams without writing it down?
I'll try.
Go for it.
It was Team Lennon Hamilton first week. It was Team Greg McLaughlin. And it was Team Stevie Hume.
Yep.
And it was Team Darren Galteri.
Yep.
And it was somebody called Sam O'Donnell.
Yep.
And then we had Richie.
Team Richie for Falkirk.
And tonight we have Chris Carswell, and the highest runner-up,
See, you said Team Hamilton
Hamilton.
straight away. It's Team
Oh.
Harris.
Harris.
There we are. So Team Harris also in the mix.
Can you begin
So-
with H?
Your final 8 are confirmed, guys and girls. They'll all move into quarter-final action on the 16th of December. It is a cracking lineup for the finals day. We'll get to work on providing the schedule for that and doing the draw. I hope you all enjoyed tonight's action. I thought it was a thoroughly great night. Great entertainment, and we're so looking forward to the finals night. Day rather. A huge thank you to our sponsors as we round off and say our good nights. Thanks again to everyone for tuning in. We'll see you on the 16th of December to bring you all the action from the West Best Threes finals. Thanks, Johnny.
Yeah, thanks Sam. I really enjoyed tonight, and had a little break with Neil coming in. passing on his wisdom about the youth of Scottish Bulls.
Yep, keep your eyes peeled. Us in SK21 will announce a few events. We do have a ladies event that we plan to bring in the new year as well. So lots happening, lots going on. But thanks so much for joining us tonight, and take care.